For years when I was teaching in a Suzuki program, I would write out a piece of music and then add extra parts that would fill in harmonies, and then everybody gets to participate. So what I'm doing right now is making a second recording of Feliz Navidad, and I've added, for study purposes and for people that just want to play, a really lyrical, pretty part that'll fit in with the other harmonies. You won't hear all the harmonies together on this first time through, and then I will raise the volume in the playback mode, but that's where it is right now. You won't hear track 1 or track 3, and you'll hear the whole notes in the added more lyrical harmonies on the bottom line. So here it goes. I have to push the right button so we don't jump to the coda right away. I love my iPad. So a lot of times why people have challenges with different method books or Suzuki method or this brand of whatever teaching is maybe it isn't teaching reading as soon as other things. But that, as I raised a child that's not neurotypical, one of the things my son was able to do was read road signs earlier than other kids possibly, and other things. So anyway, reading can start with reading something like whole notes and half notes, and maybe you're playing at a higher level than you can read, but you can maybe read sooner, is my theory. Anyway, but that was just a little talk on pedagogy. Hello, pedagogy. Haha, pedagogy. I'm so funny. So now I got to bring up the volume. Bring up the volume, dance. No. Or no, it's pump up the volume. But anyway, and it doesn't always stick when you have an iPad, so you just kind of give them a tap again, and hopefully the volume levels will stay. And now this is the whole piece with all the parts, the fancy and the more lyrical, longer parts. And I'm looking forward to using this with my cello students and my piano students. I'm doing some subbing on piano and eventually some students. So here we go. They can play along with this recording. Yeah, we're going to not jump right to the coda. So not here as a piano part, but these parts certainly can stand by themselves, even in the first way played. The next thing to add is the third part, that fancy third part. You can see how much more busy it adds, those little da-da-da-da-da-da interjections, to adjust that so it could be played by violin or viola. And then the next thing to do, because bass is a transposing instrument, would be to add a bass part so that they can read it an octave higher than some of these notes that would be in the fourth part down, because for bass you need to write that low E to the E that's on the staff, and similarly adjusting it so that it's just going to fit in with this part. And most basses that are younger players don't have an extension. I don't have an extension, but I always tune my E to a D. Cellist bassist signing off. If you get to use this, feel free to transcribe it and enjoy the study score and maybe performing it. Thanks.